2n plus 1. If we put n equals to 1, then we will get 3 lambda d by 2a, which is y1, right? So this, then we can get for first right fringe, what is the distance of first right fringe from the center right fringe. So now for n plus 1th right fringe, y dash n plus 1 equals to 2 into n replaced by n plus 1 lambda d by 2a. Then fringe width for dark fringe, this is the fringe width of dark fringe, equals to yn plus 1 dashed minus yn dashed. So just take this is common, lambda d by 2a, and after solving this we will get lambda d by a. So you can observe here fringe width of dark fringe which is equals to fringe width of bright fringe. Okay, now just look at here, this is the difference between Young double slit interference and single slit diffraction. Interference occurs between two different sources. Diffraction occurs between waves coming from different points of the same sources. Fringe width of all fringes are equal. Fringe width of central maxima is more than other fringe width, and this is WOCB equals to 2 lambda by a and WOB equals to lambda by a. Intensity of all bright fringes are same. Intensity of all bright fringes are different. So this is the I versus theta or sin theta graph for diffraction. This is the central bright fringe. Okay, now polarization. Huygens states that light is a mechanical wave. He considered that all vacuum space filled with ether. So that means light always travels through a medium. Light cannot travel without medium. That means light cannot travel in vacuum space. And it's also a longitudinal wave. Later on it was discovered that light is an electromagnetic wave or non-mechanical wave, and it's a transverse wave. So unpolarized light and polarized light. Just look at here, polarizer or polarite. It consists of long chain molecules aligned in a particular direction to negative crystal direction. Just look at here, this is the unpolarized light. You can see here all type of vibration are observed, and this after this polarizer we will get only one type of vibration, and this is polarized light. Okay, so polarized light means in which E vector vibration occurs only in one direction in a plane which is perpendicular to the direction of wave propagation. Just look at here, this E vector, because light is an electromagnetic wave. Okay, so this E vector vibrate along the perpendicular distance because this is the direction of wave of propagation. How can we distinguish between unpolarized and polarized light using Polaroid? Just look at here, this is the unpolarized light, this is the passing axis, that means Polaroid. Okay, so just look at here, if the intensity of unpolarized light is I naught, then after passing through this Polaroid, the intensity will be divided. That means half. That means the intensity will be I naught by 2. That means this is indicates that if after passing through a Polaroid intensity decreases, then we can say that the light will be unpolarized. The light was unpolarized. And if the light was polarized, then after passing through the Polaroid, its intensity remain constant. Okay.